Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us today for our live webinar. We're really excited about today's webinar. We're going to be talking about AI-powered directories, how to save time, boost engagement, and build a thriving business. Um, just quickly, some logistics. We will be recording this webinar and posting it to our blog on eDirectory.com within 24 hours. So if you want to share the webinar or come back later and review, it'll be there for you. Also, if you have any questions or comments during the webinar, go ahead and post them into the chat and we will stop periodically to answer them as we go. For some introductions, I'm James. I'm the founder of the company, and with us today we have Gabriel and Larissa from our marketing team. Hi, guys.
Hello, James. Hi,
Hello,
everybody.
thanks for joining.
And for anybody that's new here, just some background on eDirectory. This is the system that we sell. It is a platform to build directory-style websites. It's used for lead gen sites, vendor directories, local guides, membership sites, and much more. It is highly customizable without doing any coding. There's a widget-based editor. You can change the style, the themes, all sorts of things to make it look how you want. And we also have native iPhone and Android apps that connect to the same database, and the data is updated in real time. Those apps can be submitted to your store account under your brand. And we've spent a lot of time doing SEO optimization, as well as we have a source code version of the PHP available. So if you want to do integrations or make changes yourself, you can do that. We also have a team that can do customizations for you as well. Visit eDirectory.com to schedule an online private demo with an account exec and learn more about how it might be able to fit your needs. One other thing is, I wanted to mention everybody that we have a new feedback tool that's available at ideas.edirectory.com. This is great for submitting feature suggestions, um, or just giving us general feedback on the product or where you'd like to see it go. So you can visit ideas.edirectory.com. And I think this is linked in the site manager for new installs as well for any new orders. And just about today's topic, just a quick overview, and then I'll turn it over to Gabriel. So we're going to talk about AI content creation, SEO optimization. We'll have an eDirectory demonstration using the ChatGPT integration, choosing the right AI models and tools, some strategies for scaling your directory with AI, including lessons learned from AI automation attempts, and some time-saving prompts and workflows. So thanks a lot. And with that, I'll turn it over to Gabriel.
Okay, thanks, James. Hi, everybody. So let me start with the reality of today. So directory businesses has fundamentally changed over the past 18 months. And here's why. So there was before the AI coming to common use, and now there's after. So we have a graphic here. Before using the massive usage of AI, you had to do manual listing creation, which can take hours. If you have thousands of listings, you can imagine how much work, how many hours that is. Guesswork for SEO with inconsistent results as well. Hours and hours spent proofreading and editing content, especially if you have like articles or blogs. Cold calling of businesses with generic pitches if you have that strategy, and static descriptions that barely attracted clicks, content creation that felt like before that. AI was pretty hard to do, and now AI can draft listing in 30 seconds and can automatically target SEO keywords, and AI can analyze user behavior and optimize listings and optimize blog posts and any kind of content. And you can create personalized outreach emails, and you name it. So nothing's going to be like it was before.
And
So
just to jump in here, these are really amazing times, and we should be excited about them. There's just so many tools available, and it's really time to take advantage of them and get ahead of this curve and make things happen with your site and your business.
yes, so since everything has changed, so now we have much more options to create good content and offer even more value to our users with our directories. And so what is the AI's role in modern directories or membership directories? So for content creation, it becomes exponentially faster for listings, blogs, and SEO content in general. For database growth, it can accelerate your database growth, but with important caveats that we will discuss later. User engagement as well improves dramatically because you can just build better descriptions that mean can bring more traffic, more clicks, that could lead to more conversions and more revenue in the end. And according to our internal data from 2024 and this year, so listings with AI optimized descriptions saw 37% higher click-through rates if compared to those that were manually written or were poor written descriptions. So that's not a small improvement. So that's why we introduced the AI assistant, as you can see here in the image, integrated with ChatGPT a few versions back, because we believe that this would help us and help our clients to deliver better content using AI and making things way faster. And yeah, we have a few tips here below. So according to Ahrefs, which is a major company and website for SEO content strategies, education, and according to their research, directories using AI content reduce listing creation costs by 72% and publish 5 times faster. So yeah, so this is talking specifically to directory owners. So yeah, I mean, the changes here are going so fast, and we can definitely take advantage of these tools. And what is the challenge with AI optimized for data scraping? So there is we have been studying this for the past year or so and trying to come up with an ideal solution to scrape data from the internet and make it as safe as possible, as reliable as possible, to inject back to our tests or like directory tests. But I
And
mean,
Gabriel, let me just jump in here one second. Data scraping is a strategy people often use to build some of their base data to fill in the content for their directory. So it's a tool or a way that you would use it. You need to be careful about copyright and some of those other things. So what Gabriel's going to discuss here a little bit is about data scraping and how to use this potentially to build your to help build your content.
yes, exactly. So, I mean, can AI automatically build my directory's entire database? So the short answer is not yet. We are not there yet. And here's why this matters for your business strategy. So we have the accuracy problem. We tested a lot here with our integrations, trying to connect with multiple agents, such as not only ChatGPT or DeepSeek or Claude or several others. And in our testings, it shows that pure AI generated business lists, let's say like a description, for example, have only 57% accuracy compared to 92% accuracy with human verification. AI can hallucinate fake businesses and fake content information, like fake addresses. So this is actually what builds a good directory, is having current fresh data and information available that users can trust. So if you cannot trust that to AI, that means that you have to, okay, I can generate descriptions using for example, the AI integration with ChatGPT, but you always will have to double check to see if the addresses are real, if the phone numbers are actual, so then you can really put that into your website and offer that to your users. And there's a confusion between scraping listings and generating content. So many people confuse data scraping, which can be automated with specific tools, as James mentioned. So scraping data from real verified sources, like let's say a Chamber of Commerce or Google Maps or Yelp, is different from having AI come up with business addresses and names or descriptions. So these are two different strategies to follow. And we have a recommendation um, for example, hallucination filters. When you use AI for data processing, you can use strict prompts like only include businesses with verified addresses from sources. You name the source, for example, Google Maps. You can use that as a filter, and then you can double check if the prompt outcome is actually real compared to the Google Maps or Google Business real data. Or another option would be extract only business name, verified address, category, and no embellishment. So it would cut all of those adjectives or different wordings that AI may throw in. So you can cut that off. So yeah, the key insight here is that creating huge volumes of AI generated content will not improve digital visibility, because quality is always going to be better than quantity in when you're trying to come up with real listings and real content on your website. uh, any comments, James, on this?
Yeah, one thing I just wanted to add is sort of the importance of images and things that AI isn't going to put together. And there's often things that are difficult that will sort of give you an advantage over the standard sort of AI generated, they call it AI slop site. And so put that time into doing it, to putting in that extra verification. Use the tools. Images are things that probably aren't going to be generate, even though AI can generate images, you need real images of your listings. So that isn't done by AI. And yeah, just put the effort in, use the tools, and you can come with a great outcome.
That's right. So if AI isn't perfect for database building, so where does it excel really? So let me show you 4 areas where AI can deliver very good value. And the first one, of course, would be for content creation. So need to generate listings, blog posts, even email outreaches, or even to create like a promo deal, so where you can create an engaging copy meaning the text that you're going to write. AI can speed that dramatically while maintaining the quality. Sorry. So we are seeing clients that are already using this, reducing the creation time of their listings or any content by miles. I mean, the time, improving engagement rates as well. So the time that you save is also pretty great for that. Smarter outreach, as I mentioned, so you can use AI to draft personalized messages based on real details from your sponsors or your business. For example, not only the name, but also location, their niche, what they work, what they sell, what services they provide, recent activity on your website. So if you have this data, you can combine it into a prompt that can help you generate more personal email outreaches for your clients or your leads as well. Trend spotting would be another cool one. So you can combine AI with tools such as Google Trends to uncover seasonal demand. If you don't know Google Trends, just type in Google Trends and you can type, for example, soccer games, or what are people looking for in a country or in a city, and then you will see what keywords are being the most search that people are trending right now on searches, and you can combine that to AI as well. And for clean and organized data, I think that this would be one of the best usages here, because AI excels at cleaning and classifying the script data, cutting research time in half. I mean, it can standardize business categories, clean up addresses, and organize information consistently. Even if you paste, like you can download, for example, a spreadsheet of your contacts, of your sponsors on your directory, and then you can organize. It can send that spreadsheet to ChatGPT, let's say, and then you can organize them by region or by phone numbers or categories, and then you can use that information to target them differently on your strategies. And of course, for SEO optimization, AI can help you create content that ranks by suggesting the correct keywords to use and optimizing the structure that you have on your blog posts. By that, I mean the meta tags, for example, or meta descriptions. So yeah, that can save you hours and hours of manual writing time. So this there's a data saying that currently 52% of SEO professionals notice a performance improvement from using AI for on-page SEO. And I really believe that because you can simply ask AI to write a content following SEO best practices, and it will give you back um, what you wanted, pretty well structured. But of course, you have to, again, check the information, see if there's any value in there, because I mean, again, the content will always be more important than just the quantity that you are trying to push from AI. And a good tip here is to use a tool like perplexity.ai to fact check your outputs against the live source. So this is a hybrid approach. I think that this is the best combination that you can do right now. You can, for example, okay, I'm more use it to ChatGPT or another agent or another AI platform, and you can take, for example, Perplexity, which is a very good AI platform to create like longer types of content with very detailed charts and data as well. It's pretty good for proofing if the information that you got from, for example, ChatGPT is real or not.
Just to
So
jump
yeah,
in
that's
there, Gabriel, the slide there says verify with RAG, and RAG, I believe, stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. So essentially, it connects external data or the web with the LLM to give you the result. And that's what
great.
Perplexity's tool does.
Oh, great. Yes. And what are the AI models and tools that actually works? So AI isn't just ChatGPT. I think that everybody got used it nowadays for the past months to hearing a lot of other names there, and and this is where many directory owners can make some mistakes here. So different models, they excel at different tasks. So we separated a few of them here and what we learned from extensive testing and using these models. So for example, for content generation, we can stick to three here. Of course, ChatGPT, best for human-like text, listings and blogs, SEO, meta descriptions. It understands context pretty well and can maintain your brand voice. Claude 2 is stronger at long-form structured content like detailed guides, perfect for those comprehensive city guides that drive SEO and traffic. And Google Gemini is great for research-backed content like trend analysis and local business insights. Excellent for market research. And you can, of course, combine them, mix and match. And if you copy a prompt, for example, for a listing and you paste on those three, you get three different results. So you can definitely check which one would suit better for your tone, for your brand, and for, of course, for the sponsor that you are listing here on your website. And other AI tools that do specific services, not only for directories, but they can be used for a lot of tasks. So Surfer SEO or Phrase.io optimize content for search engines with this pretty good platform to work. Canva has something called Magic Write, where quick social media ads and posts, you can generate that super easily, including the text, including the copies and messages, and also the artwork. If you want to try to create, for example, a calendar for your social media posts, you can definitely use Canva for that. And we have 11 Labs that creates very realistic voice creation for directory promotional content. So let's say you need a voiceover for a video, you simply type your script and then you can select a multitude of voices, tonalities and accents to choose from. They're all super realistic. So a very good use that you can start experimenting more with videos and images. You can use these platforms. So yes, we have a tip here that why we use ChatGPT at eDirectories. Oh, so we pretty much standardized on ChatGPT because it's fast, flexible, and integrates pretty well with our platform. And I mean, it has been working fine for creating listings and blog posts, and also for SEO keywords and descriptions. I will show you how to use that in a few minutes. And another tip would be always test the tools with the niche that you work for. For example, like I've mentioned, if you paste a prompt in ChatGPT or in Gemini, you will probably get different outputs from them. So try and see what tool actually delivers the results that you think are the best. And then you start editing that result, adding your own tone, your own voice, your own, especially local uh, 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 keywords, or, for example, local references from where you are working from. And yeah, so going beyond basic prompts, let's talk a little bit more about prompt engineering. So yeah, so basic prompts like write a listing description. This is not a good prompt, of course. You will get basic results. You don't fed the AI with rich information such as business name, niche, what they do, where are they located, and much more in other information that you could give to the AI, so you can get a better result. So the result that you get is always be related to the quality of the prompt that you generated first. So, for example, for prospecting, let's say we have an example here that is a type of prompt that can generate a better result than just going for the basics, which would be, for example, act as the owner of your directory name, let's say eDirectory, or or your own directory name. You can write a 4-sentence cold email to the business type in the city, so you can just fill in the blanks here with the value propositions. For example, get 50 plus qualified leads a month from our 10K active users. You can include the social proof, for example, featured in local publication, that being another website, a blog, or something like this that you have. The CTA, that is the call to action. That would be the asking for the user to take an action on your email. For example, a click, submitting an email through a form, something like this. In this case, you get a claim your free basic listing, and the tone, professional and friendly. So you will get a much richer result coming from this type of prompt than just using like a basic prompt that you just, okay, write me an outreach email for this client. The AI will give you a result, but that will probably, you will have to go back and start editing and losing credits for that, because you didn't do the engineering properly since the beginning. So yes, another example that we have here would be for example, a blog post generator. So let's say you can analyze this competitor article. You just paste there the URL or the website link for the blog post link, and then you can create an outline for a better 1,200 word guide on the topic that you need to be written on, and update 2025 data and stats, your city, your niche, case studies as well, backed by data, interactive elements such as checklists or quizzes, in pro tips and call outs as well. So yes, the difference between an amateur prompt and a professional prompt that you can write often comes down to this kind of engineering. So go specific, detailed prompts with clear parameters produce dramatically better results. And again, I mean, for blog posts and articles generator, you can ask the AI to write as a marketing specialist. You can ask the AI to use the best SEO, the SEO best practices, of course. And then you go back there and start editing what are the best bits and the bits that you need to be changed, and so on. And then you can make better content out of it. And we have a freebie alert here. So at the end of today's webinar, we are sharing our collection of the 100 best AI prompts for online directory and SEO and marketing. So these are our most used prompts that we will give you after here the webinar is done.
And
And
marketing
now,
tools. And there's going to be a list of different AI tools
oh
with
yeah,
as well. Yeah. So, all right.
yes, that's right. So yes, now we have this slide here talking a little bit more about the 4 laws of AI for directory dominance. So the law number 1 would be the rule, the 30% rule. So always edit the AI output, add your voice, your unique selling proposition, your local hooks. Uh, Raw content is from coming from AI is way too generic. You have seen million times by now. Sometimes you can just recognize by the number of emojis and the tone that the text comes from. You can imagine this was written by ChatGPT. So that's not good. You always have to edit the AI outcome, and your edited AI content is what makes it to have a unique value proposition to the end user. So this is why this is the first rule. We always are talking about this because don't simply take the AI output and put it on your website and call it a day. That won't work. The number 2 law would be track or perish. So tag AI content in your Google Analytics so you can see what converts. Um, Data beats opinions, so you need to know which AI generated content is actually driving traffic or revenue to your website. So you can easily check if a page that you have created or a listing or a blog post is driving traffic to your website. Therefore, if they are driving conversions to your website. So the rule here is always test. So if you're not familiar with tools such as Google Analytics, we recommend you taking a good look at that because you can see specific pages on your website and how users are interacting with that specific page. The law number 3, hybrid work. So again, we just talked about this. So you have to use AI as a draft. So you can take the output generated by the AI, let's say ChatGPT, and you apply human strategy and human content there to make it real, to make it actual. I mean, you don't want your listings to be stalled after just the beginning because you got wrong data or fake numbers or fake addresses. That's the value of a membership or a directory website, is having data that people can trust on businesses and services. So make sure that you have if you use AI, you do this hybrid work, putting yourself as well as part of the strategy. Um, yes, so yes, we see here a tip as well that directory clients using rule number 3, which would be the hybrid work, see 65% faster SEO traction. And oh yes, we have this rule, the golden 10 as well. I'm sorry to jump this, which would be very interesting is if you manually perfect 10 listings, then you can clone their listing style with AI. So let's say you already perfected 10 listings that they are pretty good. They are driving traffic to your website. They have the tone of your brand, the voice of your brand as well. They are well done, well written. You can ask the AI to clone that to that style as like a template. You can clone that style for other listings, and then you can generate these 10 listings into other categories as well. So that is a very good strategy you can use. So, okay. So just before we start the live demo here, I will tell you what we are going to do. So we will create a listing using the AI ChatGPT integration for eDirectory. I'm logged into our demo website, the demodirectory.com. And what I'm going to show you is, let's say you have a a fake place. I will create a fake restaurant, and then I will use the ChatGPT integration on the listings, in the listings, so they can help me to create descriptions, short descriptions, come up with keywords, meta descriptions, etc. So let's go. I'm here logged in into the dashboard of my directory website. Let's go on listings. Let me log in again. Okay. Yes, so we're on listings right now. Let's say I want to create a new listing. So I would just click add listing. So let's say I'm creating a restaurant listing for a fictional Italian restaurant named Soprano's Pizza and Pasta located in Austin, Texas. So, okay, so yes, let me choose my listing template here. I have one specifically for restaurants. Okay. Okay, so this would be the name of my listing here. Let's say this is just an Italian restaurant. Let me list it under the food and dining restaurants category. And here's, you can see the buttons AI Assistant and AI Auto Suggest. Okay, I will go back to these in a moment. So let me just first add a few more informations that I have about this place. For example, the address. Let's just copy and paste here. Zip code, United States, Texas. Where's Austin? Austin, okay. Yes, I have a fake number as well. Let me put it here. Yeah, okay. So I have filled in some information. And for now, let's create a summary description. There are two ways you can go here. You can simply click AI Auto Suggest, and AI will come out, I mean, in a second with a description, a summary description that fits perfectly on this field, which is a smaller field that you can write a little bit about the business and just give your reader an introduction. It looks pretty good right now. So let me
And
delete
Gabriel,
this.
that little green icon on your screen share there, I believe that's the
Oh,
Grammarly plugin. So
sure.
that's not related to this. That's just a plugin, I guess, that helps just to let everybody know.
That's right. Yes. So let me go back here. So yes, let's say I want to use the AI assistant here to create a more personalized summary description here. I could go, for example, write a short description for Sopranos Pizza in Austin. DX. Include phone number. Okay, so let's say I have this prompt here for the short description, and I click send, and the AI gives me back, yeah, just what I asked for. Even adding the phone number here, I can just accept the suggestion. It just goes right here. It works just fine. For the main description, this is a longer test. Again, you can just click AI auto suggest, and it will come up with. Let me open here. Yes, I have four paragraphs of text here of a description. It's pretty good as well. So again, I wouldn't trust just the outcome that I got here. I would probably tweak this a lot more and add, for example, the dishes that display service, or maybe putting the address. And again, you can, for example, ask for create a 300-word description for Sopranos. So and again, just sent a prompt here, and AI will deliver exactly what I asked. I can accept the suggestion, and I can, of course, tweak the test the text here to see, okay, this information is not real. Perhaps I could, add the phone number, add a booking link for scheduling, for booking a table, for example. And the same goes for the keywords for search. So these keywords are for searching inside the website itself. For in the search bar, I can simply click auto suggest, and it will give me, for example, the name of the place, um, Italian restaurant, pizza delivery, Italian dishes. And I can simply remove these that I don't want to appear. For example, when someone types in Italian in my demo directory, probably this listing would pop on the search results as well. And for the SEO side of things, you can go down, all the way down, and you will see two fields here, the SEO keywords and the descriptions. Again, you can simply click AI auto suggest, and you will see it comes up with actually SEO keywords here. You can test these keywords on Google, for example, copying and paste on Google or on SEO tools such as SEMrush to see if they have actual traffic. If people are using these keywords, you can do some keyword research before using it. But it's just a good way to start. Instead of, coming from zero, you can simply use our AI assistant to help you. And I love the meta description auto suggest as well, because it sends the message pretty well. It names the place, it names the location as well, and what they do. So it's a pretty good meta description that you can just save, and your listing is practically ready. So yes, I think that this is it for the demo here, James. We have a few more slides to go through. Yes, again, so just for recap here, quality over quantity, a few great listings is better than 100 spammy ones, 100 not well-written listings. The hybrid approach is the must here. So you take the AI output and then human polish, you will get the best results. And to track the performance, you can use the Google Analytics to see what contents and what pages are ranking best on your directory. And yes, we have a new version coming in the future. Do you want to say something about this, James?
Yeah, we're excited. On Monday, actually, we're releasing a new version that has a number of other AI integrations. Do we have any screenshots here at this point? We may, yeah. Okay, great. So these are the just some of the things that are going to be out, as well as a bunch of other tweaks to the product. We're going to have AI-powered review replies. So sponsors can now reply to reviews with help of AI. That should save a lot of time. More controls, so you're going to be able to choose the AI model used for the features. Currently, it's defaulting to ChatGPT 4, but there will be ability to select from some of the other models that are out there, which is great. One other thing that isn't related to AI is the market selection plugin is going to now be available on the mobile app, and that allows people to select a market. Say they're looking for like the Miami area market or the New York City area market, and then the listings and the content will be related to that. We're also having automated content moderation. This is to block hate speech and that type of thing that's done by AI. So this should save time if you're getting, bad language and other things in some of the content. It'll flag the content for you. And the AI SEO assistant as well, which will instantly improve your listing content to rank better on search engines. So this is going to come out Monday. We're going to have a release email that goes out to everybody. So you'll receive an email with full details on the release, as well as instructions if you'd like to request an upgrade. And I also just want to mention this is the very beginning of what we're working on. We have a team of people working on a lot of interesting things related to AI and other things, and we're really hoping that the core objective of eDirectory, which is to help people make purchase decisions. We're going to have a lot of stuff in the future that does that within the directory, beyond the directory, et cetera. So really exciting times. I think everybody should be excited by this. And with that, I guess I'll open it up to questions. So if you have any questions, just drop them in the chat and we'll pick them up as they come in. And also, just one other thing, after the webinar, we'll have a quick little survey that pops up. And if you can give us some feedback in the survey, it's just two buttons or whatever, super quick. But that helps us get some feedback on how we're doing and that type of thing, and what other content you'd like to see in the webinar, that type of stuff. Great. So I'll just run down the questions. We have one from Mark. Which AI tools are best to use to pull listings from inside of Chamber of Commerce sites and Google Maps? I think we'll send that out in the email. That's probably easiest to send out some options there. Probably we'd recommend using a data scraping tool first and then an AI tool second. Or there's some actually today I think that are integrated with both of those that can help you build some of the data. Um, Barry made a comment on just using AI. I start with a Google search of listing types, access websites, copy the description of services offered, contact information, social media links, ChatGPT to do the 250 character descriptions, HTML keywords, SEO, etc. And Photoshop, the Jamaican Business and Tourism Directory listing image. So that sounds great, actually. AI has recently helped me in posting 100 listings. Recently, I'm sold on both eDirectory and AI. That's great, Gary. It sounds like you're using the tools exactly like you should, and hopefully it'll build out that content and really make sure that your site has the best content in the industry there. So that's great. Um, Fantastic. Let's see. Question from Nathan. I have a question. Fairly new to the platform. I need the content on my website to be read by AI and voice so that our members show up in AI and voice results. I've been told these features are blocked with shared hosting. Do you have a solution for this? I don't believe we have anything blocked off of the shared hosting. There are some SEO techniques. We'll certainly look into this. If we can note this and see what his issue is. So what's happened now is essentially you have Google, right, where people can go and search for things, but also these AIs are all trained by scraping the internet and bringing in all that information into them. And then they will answer questions using your data and potentially even send links your way from that. And so essentially, there are some ways that you can write your content to help AI. If AI has a question like, what is the best pizza in Miami? If you stack some content on your site to help answer that question, I think it'll help respond to that. But we will certainly reach out and see what's going on. I'm not sure I fully understand the issue there, but we'll reach out to you and see what's going on there. Question from David. Hi, David. How soon is it possible to create a complete listing from a business website? Pretty soon. I can't give you quite a date yet on that, but that is certainly something that we're working on. However, already some of these tools like Perplexity's engine will do a pretty good job depending on what's out there. It isn't quite there and filtered yet, but that's one of the big things that we're working on. And it's this last release, I think we got it out very quickly in the last, I don't know, 6 weeks or something from the previous one. So things are moving over here, and we're gonna have a lot of that ability coming out very, very soon. Great. Any more questions? Drop them in, and otherwise we'll have another webinar, I think, in 2 weeks. Is that the next one, guys? Yeah, so come back to
Yes.
edirectory.com and you go to the footer and you'll see webinars and you can sign up for the next one. And the release email will go out on Monday, and we are working hard to make sure that the platform is updated with all this new technology and all this new opportunity out there. So thanks again, everybody. Thanks for joining us. And oh, Warren has a comment about the Bing. So we'll check on that, Warren. Certainly Bing should be accessible by all the hosting and all of that.
Mhm.
So we will follow up on that. Um, Thanks a lot, everybody, and have a great day.